always thought helping a friend was the right thing to do. No matter what, that's how I was raised. When my old college friend Jake called me out of nowhere asking if he could stay at my place for a few days, I didn't even hesitate that we hadn't talked in over a year, but he sounded desperate that he said he was going through a rough time, that he lost his job and had nowhere else to go, that I felt bad for him, so I said yes. Big mistake. At first, everything seemed normal, that he was quiet, kept to himself, and spent most of his time in the guest room. That I work from home, so I was around most of the day, but Jake barely interacted with me. That he would come out only to grab food or water, then go back inside. That I didn't think much of it. Everyone deals with stress differently, but after a few days, I started noticing small things that didn't feel right. That my stuff would be slightly out of place. Nothing major, just enough to make me question myself. Like my laptop would be a little moved, my drawer slightly open, or my charger missing. For a few hours and then suddenly back where it was. That I tried to ignore it. That I thought maybe I was just being paranoid. Then one night, I woke up around 2 a.m. That I don't know why. Maybe I heard something. That first everything was quiet, but then I noticed a faint light coming from under my bedroom door. That didn't make sense. That I always turned off all the lights before sleeping. That I got up slowly and opened the door just a little. What I saw made my heart drop. Jake was sitting in my living room, going through my phone. That he didn't hear me. That I froze for a second, trying to process what was happening. Why did he have my phone? How did he even unlock it? I stepped back quietly and closed the door. That I didn't confront him. That I don't know why. Maybe I was scared. Maybe I just didn't want to believe it was real. The next morning, I acted normal, but I kept a closer eye on him. That's when things got worse. That I noticed he was paying attention to everything I did. When I left the room, he would glance at me. When I was on my laptop, he would try to see the screen. That I felt like I wasn't alone in my own house anymore. That same night, I decided to test something. That I pretended to go to sleep, but instead, I stayed awake with my lights off, watching the reflection in my mirror. After about an hour, I heard my door slowly creak open. That my heart started pounding. That I didn't move. That I just watched through the reflection. Jake stepped inside quietly, looking around like he didn't want to wake me up. Then he walked straight to my desk and picked up my wallet. That's when I realized this wasn't just weird behavior. This was something serious. That he opened my wallet and started going through it. That I could see him taking pictures with his phone. That my hands were shaking, but I forced myself to stay still. After a few seconds, he put everything back and walked out like nothing happened. That I barely slept that night. The next morning, I told him I had to go out for work and left the house. But instead of going anywhere, I stayed nearby and called the police. That I explained everything, and they told me to wait until they arrived. When the officers came, we went back inside together. Jake was still there, acting completely normal. But when they started questioning him, his story didn't add up. They checked his phone, and that's when everything came out. He had been collecting my personal information, photos of my ID, credit cards, and even passwords he somehow managed to access. That he wasn't just a friend in need. He was planning something much worse. I felt sick. That I kept thinking about how easily I trusted him, how I let him into my home without thinking twice. That he was arrested that day, and I later found out he had done similar things before, staying with people and stealing their identities. That I still can't believe how close I came to losing everything. All because I wanted to help someone. From that day on, I learned something the hard way. Not everyone who asks for help deserves it. And sometimes the biggest danger isn't a stranger, it's someone new.